How do I remove third-party apps from the Windows context menu? Imagine right-clicking a file or folder and seeing a long list of options that you never use. Some of those options come from third-party apps that you installed. If your context menu feels cluttered or confusing, you might want to clean it up. Today, we will walk through how to remove those unwanted third-party entries from your Windows context menu. First, it helps to understand how these options get there. When you install certain programs, they often add commands to the context menu by creating entries in the Windows Registry. These entries are stored in specific keys that relate to files, folders, or the desktop background. For example, entries for all file types are stored under a key called hkeyclassesru, and specific folder options are under other keys. These entries are like shortcuts that tell Windows to show extra options when you right-click. To remove unwanted options, the safest way is to use the Registry Editor. You can open it by pressing the Windows key and the letter R at the same time, then typing regedit and hitting Enter. Once it opens, you want to navigate to the keys I mentioned earlier. Look for subkeys that have names or descriptions related to the app you want to remove. These might include the app's name or its developer. When you find the right one, right-click on it and choose Delete. Be careful to only delete entries you are sure about, because removing the wrong ones can cause issues. After deleting the entries, you need to refresh the context menu. You can do this by restarting File Explorer. To do that, open the Task Manager by pressing Ctrl, Shift, and Escape together. Find Windows Explorer in the list, right-click it, and choose Restart. This refreshes the menu without needing to restart your entire computer. If you prefer not to mess with the registry directly, there are tools that make this process easier and safer. Programs like ShellExView let you see all the shell extensions installed on your system. You can disable or enable them with just a few clicks. There are also dedicated context menu editors that give you a graphical interface to remove or add options without touching the registry. Another simple way to remove third-party context menu entries is to uninstall the program that added them. When you do this through Settings or the Control Panel, the associated menu options often disappear automatically. This is a good option if you no longer need the program or its features. In Windows 11, the context menu has a new look. It hides some options under a Show More Options submenu. If you want to restore the classic style or remove specific entries, you can do so with registry edits. These involve changing keys with specific GIDs or creating new ones to hide or show certain menu items. To sum up, third-party context menu items are added through registry keys related to shell extensions. Removing them can be as simple as deleting those keys or disabling the extensions with specialized tools. Uninstalling the app can also clear out its menu entries. Remember to back up your registry before making any changes, and always proceed with caution. This way, you can keep your right-click menu clean and focused on what you really need.